With D261's arrival, the engines had grown to accept its presence, all but one. Silly Diesel. I don't really like him being here. Why can't he just return sooner? Why can't he just be fixed? Or James, aside from the obvious, why do you hate diesels? They're just mixed traffic engines like you and Henry. Mixed up engines, you mean? With a cab at each end, how do they know if they're coming or going? Toby has two cabs. He gets on alright. Toby's just a little engine. If an important engine like me didn't know which way to turn, what would I come to? About turntables. Gotta be quiet. James grew so conceited that the other engines were glad when he was away. Even the coaches twittered anxiously to each other if he thought he was to pull them. One misty morning, James was shunting his train. His train had two rail wagons in it. These had bogies at each end, with a flatbed having a low section in the middle. The shunting should have been easy, but with the mist and damp rails, the work took a long time. The signalman was finding it hard to see, but James's crew promised that James would whistle when he was ready. James was shunting the rail wagons when he heard a sharp whistle. The signalman heard it too and thought it was James saying he was ready, so he changed the points. James wasn't ready. The signalman had changed the points when one of the wagons was halfway over it. The wagon was now travelling sideways across the two lines. James tried to brake, but his wheels only slipped on the wet rails as the signal stood right in his path. The wagon struck the signal and it fell to the ground with a crash. That's done it, we're not going anywhere now. When the weather had cleared, Donald came with the breakdown crew, as well as the Topham Hatt. He was cross, because the signal was important, and its loss was quite inconvenient. James knew that the accident was not his fault, but he was unusually silent in the shed that evening. The others were relieved. I suppose it must be difficult knowing which way to go when you've got two cabs. But to go two ways with only one cab, that really is something. James pretended he hadn't heard.